Hey everybody, Arturo Johnson here. And in today's video, I just want to share with you lessons I learned about making money from Muhammad Ali. And so in this photo here, you can see my family and we took a trip up to the Muhammad Ali Museum, and it was absolutely amazing. Um, this year, as we have been taking some small trips and vacations quarterly, what I've tried to do is to make sure that we're doing something educational in the form of a museum, something with history, and part in just enjoying things in life, just really diving into the history of things that have happened in our country and amazing people. And so we took a quick trip up to Louisville, and we had an amazing trip visiting the Ali Museum. And I learned a lot. And it was absolutely amazing. So I'm going to dive right in and just talk through some of those things as well as we went to the zoo. And so here's one of the photos of my son Jaden, and stayed at this beautiful Omni Hotel, which is a real historical hotel, which I didn't realize it, but it's kind of like a museum. And so we had an amazing view. It was pretty cool. Just sharing some experiences with my son, and we just had a great time. And so we stayed here just for 2 nights, and it was a good time. We really enjoyed the history and the culture of this hotel. Had lots of art, just some things that just really got the creative juices going. As myself, a marketing and content creator, we just had a really cool time. Just paintings everywhere, and Jaden he was just interested and just explored every piece of this. And this really helped me to connect with myself a little bit. And I wanted to just be childlike again and just explore some things. So we went through the day. I just chased him around a bunch, and we had a good time. So this was kind of the beautiful room that we stayed in. Nothing special, just for a couple nights, just to really take in the essence of taking this trip to Louisville. And so Jaden, he really was amazed with the windows. That was one of his favorite parts. He loved it so much, and it was just cool to see him so excited, just to be way up there and have no fear. Like, he just walked right up to the glass. Never been in a hotel, a room like this with the windows up on the 10th or 11th floor, whatever it was. And he just walked right up to the window, and he just looked down in amazement. And so that was pretty cool. And so this is my beautiful daughter, Sierra. And again, this is one of the most amazing hotels. Shout out to whoever designed this Omni Hotel in Louisville. It was absolutely amazing. We went down to the coffee shop. My daughter's definitely into coffee a lot. And so we went downstairs and we found this light wall that was right here. So we took some photos of that and just walked around. This hotel was pretty cool. We ate some great food. This is a fried chicken, like po' boy thing. And it was a 10 out of 10. Just just a small little diner restaurant, kind of a bar thing that we went to just to have some great food. Obviously we had to try the fried chicken. That's what they were known for. Can't really remember what the name of that spot was, but it was absolutely amazing. So we tasted some great things. It was cool. And so this is one of the venues downstairs at the hotel, and it really had this kind of speakeasy historical kind of vibe. So just want to play this here, let you see a little bit of what this hotel was like in Louisville. So as you walk in, they serve like premium cocktails, but it was kind of like they made it like a library where it's like you could just come and sit. It was welcoming. They had lots of art, lots of books, lots of shelves. It was really open, and it had the old school library ladders, which was pretty awesome. And then a lot of paintings. And it was just a really cool place to sit and just to hang out. And this was absolutely amazing. Like, this hotel was so rich in like history and just kind of throwback. It really kind of caught me by surprise and took me off guard because I wasn't expecting that. And so we went to the zoo as well, got to pet some animals. That was pretty good. There's Jaden. Got cold that day. So we saw some cool animals, and it was just absolutely amazing. And so this is a photo of my family, us just having a good time. And it's so funny because we always capture that one moment, but what you can't see is my wife saying she smile and my daughter like being goofy, and we just kind of silly. So then finally it was like, all right, just be yourself and just take a picture and just not trying to pose too hard. So we finally got Jaden to look close to the camera because he never looks or he never smiles. So this photo was definitely a success. And so that's my daughter riding on a camel. And I was shocked that she would want to do that, but this is one of the photos I captured of her just being goofy. So that was pretty cool. And so after that, then we went to the Muhammad Ali Museum. So that's me standing by the photo. So as you walk in, right over to the right is this photo of Muhammad Ali and a quote from him that's absolutely amazing. And so that was pretty cool. Inside, we got to learn a lot about some things that were going on with Muhammad Ali here. And so this video just kind of captures some of the greatness of Muhammad Ali. And a lot of this just translates into business that I'm going to get into here in just a second. But I just wanted to show you that, this guy was absolutely amazing. They built a 5-story museum just about Muhammad Ali and the achievements that he had in his life. And so I just wanted to kind of share those with y'all. And so we got to see some cool things and some cool images here. So definitely wanted to share those with you. And this was just an amazing time. We really had a good time, and a lot of things that I remembered about Muhammad Ali growing up, and then a lot of things that I learned just about his mental toughness and awareness. And so why is this important? Well, I wanted to share this journey because it really, really reminded me of, being a business owner, being an entrepreneur, being a life insurance agent. And there's 3 key things that you definitely want to take away from this video that I learned from Muhammad Ali and making money. And there were 3 specific things that I learned going through this opportunity to visit this museum from Muhammad Ali. And the first one was just having a winning mindset. And a lot of times agents think that it's the leads and the sales, and those things are important. But the difference, one of the things that are different that separates the average struggling agent and the 7-figure agent is a winning mindset. And you need to have a winning routine of affirmations, goals, and you need to read them daily. And so the first thing you need to do is you need to have clear objectives and goals, right? Then you need to write them down. Then you need to chunk them down. And then you need to journal and you want to talk about them in the first person like they have already happened. And what this thing does is this activates the reticular activating system to where you start to attract these things to yourself. And I've shared videos of this in the past of my goals and how I go through things and other goals and routines that successful people have done, like Oprah and Bill Gates and Tony Robbins. And so a lot of people miss this. This goes over a lot of successful agents' head, that you need to have a plan, you need to have a vision of the future, and you need to speak those things over your life on a daily basis in order to be successful. And then the second thing that I learned was from Muhammad Ali about making money was you need to stand up for what you believe in. I didn't realize that he spent the majority of his prime in jail for what he believed in. He stood up for that, and it cost him his prime. So he had some opportunities to have some great fights in the beginning. Then he went to jail during his prime. And then when he got out, he just made the best of it. And that was phenomenal because a lot of times people are kind of on the fence about things, and it's your conviction and your certainty in the things that you believe in is what people are sold on. And so if you don't believe in your product, you don't own your product, right? And you're not willing to defend your product like heck, nobody's going to buy from you. And so that's one of the things that I learned with point number 2, and standing up for what you believe in. And so when you believe in something, that gives you the moral obligation to push, to challenge, and to motivate people to do what is in their best interest, even if they are scared. And so that's point number 2, and standing up for what you believe in. And then number 3 is you win some, you lose some, but you don't give up. And so in watching and reading a lot of the things about Muhammad Ali, the first thing that I wasn't really aware of is that he lost some fights. And it wasn't until the second fight that he won. And that's what most people know. But I mean, He fought some people and got beat pretty badly, but it didn't stop him. He had a winning mindset, vision of the future, that since he was, I think, 8 years old, he wanted to be a world champion, and he would let nothing stop him, even in the face of defeat. You know, I can remember some fights saying he's going to beat Joe Frazier. He's going to do this. He's going to do this, do that. And he just had the strongest mindset. I can remember watching footage of one of his fights where he probably should not have been in the ring. So a little past his prime, and he was fighting someone and he was getting his butt kicked, but he finished the entire fight, never went down. Um, and he was just a strong minded and strong willed person. And so, just learning from Muhammad Ali that nothing's going to be perfect. You're not going to win every single fight, and you win some, you lose some, but it's about getting up, right? It's about, what happens after you get punched in the mouth. What are you going to do now in that face of adversity? And so, in closing this video, three things that I learned from Muhammad Ali about making money is having a winning mindset, standing up for what you believe in, and you win some, you lose some, but it's more important to you to not give up. So I hope this video is valuable. Just sharing some thoughts of some things that I learned over the past week or so coming back from this event. So leave some comments below if you enjoyed this video. Just wanted to share a little bit of my thoughts on how Muhammad Ali has impacted my life in a short period of time of learning a little bit more about him. And we'll see you in the next video. Take care.